Hello, I'm Jerome, and I'm going to answer these questions for you. So, question one, challenge for migrants. One of the biggest challenges for migrants in the UK is settling in. We see a lot of the time that whether for social or economic reasons, they end up settling where there's a high population of people from a similar background or from other minority groups. In a way, this can be a problem for them because it creates almost an artificial segregation that wasn't intentional, making it harder for them to fully integrate into wider UK culture and other societal norms, often facing backlash from other non-minority groups, limiting their opportunities. Number two, community solutions. Because of my passion for business studies and my personal experience, I wish there was some sort of local service or program that helped advise and mentor young people and migrants who have considered self-employment to start and run their own business, no matter the industry. And it could be something that's tailored to the local area, providing insight into the best ways of starting a business. For example, in Newcastle, maybe covering trends and local customer habits, or potential gaps in the market, as well as what markets are already saturated here. Just something to provide a step up into a career path that can seem quite daunting at first, or is sometimes overlooked at first glance if you're not experienced. Number three, young people's role. I think the first step would be to give them the reins to make decisions and decide what they would like to participate in. Like, it's all well and good trying to predict what they like and what they want and asking them to join in on that, but no one knows better than themselves, so giving them the freedom to put forward their own ideas is the easiest way to not only encourage participation, but to give them the chance and put them in these leadership roles in their own community. Number four, scaling up. The first thing I would do is before changing anything about the project, is to perform a SWOT analysis on the original one. That way you can gauge its strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats to see what made that one successful and what still needs to be changed, because there will still be problems. Then I would do some research into the new area to see what the differences are, such as demographics or trends. Then using the analysis, you can then decide what may already work from the previous project, what would work in the new area, and what else still needs tailoring. For example, the previous project may have been targeted towards youths, but there was a low participation of young males. And if the new area has a significant population of young males, then something about the project could be altered to engage them specifically. Number five, measuring success. The answer to measuring success is quite similar to the previous one. It's important to look at participation rates, not just as a whole, but from certain demographics such as age or gender. If a community project is for the majority of the population, make sure everyone's included. If it's for a specific group, make sure they're focused on. Furthermore, it's important to also look at the cost in this project to ensure it's sustainable in the long run. It might be a fun event, but you want to be able to keep doing it and not go out of business. Number six, keeping motivation. I think it's important not to just cut off the project and leave it there. You should encourage participants to keep in touch, to maintain those friendships that were built and the community, as they'll feel more encouraged and engaged to get involved in future projects. It would also be good to get some feedback and what they enjoyed, what sort of projects they would like to see, as they'll feel included and heard, which is a key motivating factor. Number seven, partnerships. Based on my experience with securing sponsorships for my Formula student team, I know that strong partnerships are crucial. We should work with local businesses for funding and expertise, similar to what we do at Newcastle Racing, and also local councils can provide logistical support and access to public spaces within our local community, while schools and universities are essential to providing a passionate market for us of what we're actually going to build this project or event for, so whether it is young people or migrants, and they'll have valuable resources. Number 8, my strengths. I believe the most important quality for someone organising these sorts of projects is being adaptable. You need to plan, identify resources, and also engage with the community personally. I've developed a skill as a business lead for Newcastle Racing, and my background in international business management has also given me a solid foundation in effective planning and communication with whether it's colleagues and the public, which I believe are key strengths which can be brought to and I can bring to any project. Number 9, my creative idea. I think my idea would be in relation to my response for question 2. So it could be a series of short videos on Instagram or YouTube where a mentor or someone with some experience in commerce gives some sort of advice into starting your own business. So this could be first steps or defining keywords, or just things to look out for when making a leap. Some other videos could be young people and migrants who have used this information and taken it on board, have taken the leap into starting their own business, to then show others that it is possible, no matter your background or skill levels, anybody can do it. And final thought, if I could change one thing, I think it would be simplifying some of the requirements to get certain jobs, especially part-time and early career roles. As time and time again, especially with my own encounters, so many entry-level jobs that would normally be before gaining experience, ask for some extensive work experience, leading to this constant cycle of unemployment for young people and migrants due to, ironically, a lack of work experience. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope to hear from you.